All right, listen up, y'all. Now, I was reluctant to tell y'all the story because it honestly wasn't one of my proudest moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting robbed ain't really the thing to brag about nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, for some reason, y'all find so much enjoyment from my most embarrassing moments. So, today, I'm going to tell y'all about the time when I got robbed. Dog, why the fuck was I just smiling when I said that? There ain't nothing funny about getting robbed. Nigga, this shit sucked. But at the end of the day, I honestly feel like I deserved it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had that shit coming to me because of the dumb shit that I was doing, bruh. Like, bruh, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. I was like not like Robin Hood, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was robbing niggas, but like not Robin Hood. I was robbing in the hood, though. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it was karma. You know what I'm saying? Because like, at this point, I didn't rob I'd have been out here, you know what I'm saying? I'd have robbed a few people. And honestly, I needed to be humbled. Now, before I go on, trust me, I am not making light of robbery. That is a very serious offense, and I don't encourage anyone to ever even attempt to do something as dumb as that. But now, it's time for me to make light of the time at least I got robbed, you know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go. Back to 2007, when I was 18 years old. Now, if you watched any of my other stories, then you know that when I was 18, I was a jackass, bro. Like, I did so much dumb shit. Dumb street shit that I had no business doing. So, like, y'all remember when I told y'all that when I came back from the Air Force, I finally got around some thorough street niggas? Yeah, that wasn't my first time. Yeah, so there's a few people that I was hanging around when I was 18 that I don't choose to speak on because some have deceased and some are still around. And yeah, it just wasn't the best crowd for me. You know what I'm saying? All right, so look, I'm 18, right? And I'm hanging around this guy, for a story's sake, we're going to call him Rodney. Now, Rodney, he's been on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point in time, he is very, very well known in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Now, at this point in time, I'd say I've known Rodney about a good 5 years. But the Rodney that I knew was a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would come around, play basketball, and he'd be joking on niggas just like me, just going on niggas, and me and him became cool. But for some reason, the only time we decided to hang with each other was when I was 18. Ain't on a mission to go to jail. Nigga, I was doing so much dumb shit at 18. Bruh, any and everything anybody wanted to do, I was with it. I didn't care what it was, bruh. Now, Rodney, he knew that. You know what I'm saying? And I can honestly say he didn't take advantage of it, but he put me around more people that were willing to do more and more dumb shit. And that's how I got introduced to his cousin. Y'all see how my whole mood just changed when I mentioned this nigga's cousin? Yeah, y'all can tell, like, I hate this nigga, bro. I honestly can say I hate this man, bro. Like, it's not that many people in this world that I hate, but this is definitely one of them. Dog, I hate this nigga more than I hate Akainu for killing Ace. Nigga, fuck this nigga, bro. Like, dog, if I could, I swear to God, if I had devil fruit, nigga. Bro, I hate this nigga more than I hate Obito for starting a whole ninja war over some pussy that he didn't even get. Yeah, so hopefully that expressed my hatred enough, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shorten it up so we can get back to the story now. So Rodney introduces me to his cousin, Jarvis. Nigga, Jarvis? Bro, I never met a gangster nigga named Jarvis. I shouldn't have trusted this nigga in the first place. So I meet Jarvis, and me and him somehow click. Trust me, I don't know how that happened. But actually, yes, now that I know that it was all an act, I can definitely see how we clicked. But like, me and Jarvis clicked. So me and him started hanging out way more than me and Rodney ever have. You know what I'm saying? And like, every time I'm around this dude, he always want to rob somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, bro, how many licks gonna take for you to get to the center of a jail cell, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Bro, this man was robbing so many people, I was hoping he was gonna get caught. Now, never did I once even think, the thought never even crossed my mind, that out of all of these people this man is robbing, one day, it's gonna be me. So now with all of the context out of the way, now it's time to tell y'all about when I actually got robbed. So, me and Jarvis, hanging out one night. Not robbing people for once. Well, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, at least because little did I know this nigga was going to rob me. So we're trying to figure out what to do for the night, right? So he says, why don't we just go over to P's crib? Now, P is one of Jarvis's friends. Now, P has not known me that long, but from what I can gauge, at least at this point, he fucks with me. So we go over to P's crib, and another one of Jarvis's friends is over there. His name is Ryder. Ryder. Just in case I didn't say that clear enough, like a fucking rider of dicks. Like, fuck that nigga too, bro. I hate that nigga too, bro. This nigga Ryder, he done been around too, like every single day, just with me and Jarvis. But like, I hated this nigga because of his attitude. Like, bro, this nigga was acting like he was untouchable. And I'm like, bro, like, yes, you are untouchable to bitches, because bitches don't even fuck with you, you ugly, fat, bitch ass nigga. I swear I'm trying, y'all. Now on this one particular night, this night, the first and only night, this nigga finally had a bitch with him. And I don't even know if she was really a bitch. She probably had a dick, nigga. Nah, let me stop hating on this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. She was decent. And she was thinking in the motherfucker. So like, I gave the nigga props. But like, I still hate that nigga, bro. So anyways, look, me and Jarvis go over there. Ryder, P, and Ryder's girl are over there. Now, out of all of the people that are there are only two people who own cars. Me and Ryder's girl. So we over there doing the regular shit niggas do. Get drunk and high and play cards. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was the only nigga that brought Pokemon cards there. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas want to play spades. Like, I don't play that shit. So we're doing all of the regular nigga shit, and time passes by, and around this time, it's about 2 in the morning. So it's 2 in the morning. And out of nowhere, like literally out of nowhere, Ryder just gets the urge to want to go buy a gun. Now, if you know street niggas, you know most of these niggas don't sleep. So, honestly, this was not abnormal to me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just getting the urge to want to go buy a gun at 2 in the morning, that's literally nothing. Except for the fact that this nigga was broke. So, as soon as he says that, Jarvis jumps up. Yeah, let's go. Nigga, what the fuck we all need to go for? Nigga, what you, Dora the Explorer? Come on, Vominos. Nigga, everybody ain't going. Nigga got a girl. She got a car. Nigga, if he want a gun that bad, she can go take him. Now, bro, y'all tell me how dumb I actually am, right? So, Ryder wanted to go get a gun at 2 in the morning. Had a girl. Had that girl drive him to the neighborhood to go get a gun. You know what Jarvis did? Jarvis had me drive my car over to that same neighborhood. And I still didn't catch it? Like, what the fuck? Please tell me how much sense it makes for 4 people to take 2 separate cars just to go to a neighborhood for 1 person to buy something. And why the fuck do we all need to go in the first place if it's 1 nigga buying a gun? I didn't think of any of this shit while this shit was taking place. You know why? Because I was the dumb ass that was always down for any dumb ass shit. So we followed him to this neighborhood, right? As soon as we get to the neighborhood, Jarvis tells me to take a right. To which I'm like, for what? Like, bro, I thought we was following them. He said, oh, nah. We don't want to get in their business. Excuse me? We don't want to get in their... Nigga. So you mean to tell me we was in a business at the house that was 13 fucking miles away from here? Why the fuck would you follow somebody if you're not trying to be in a business? Bruh, none of this shit was clicking to me. Nigga, you are being set up. So anyways, we go through this neighborhood and we find this park to park at, right? Yeah, the spot that Jarvis told me to park at. I park the car. We sit there. Jarvis sparks up a cigarette. Now, something you need to know about Jarvis and his cigarettes, this man will never, I'm talking about I have never once ever in my life seen him give a cigarette to anybody. And anytime he even sees someone smoking, he will always ask you for a cigarette before he ever pulls out one of his own. Now, by the time me and Jarvis got over there to this parking spot, this was around 3:30 in the morning. I tell Jarvis, yeah, like, I don't know what we're doing, but I'm finna go to the store. He insists on me staying there. Man, I was gonna say first red flag, but I don't even know how many red flags have been thrown at this point that my dumb ass didn't want to see. Bro, why the fuck do we need to sit in one specific parking spot at 3:30 in the morning in some random ass neighborhood while one nigga goes to buy a gun? So while we're sitting there, we chilling. I'm looking at my phone. He's looking at his. Next thing you know, I look to the left. I see somebody walking. This dude, this random dude at 3:30 in the morning yells from far away, yo, can I get a cigarette? Nick? Now look, I've never in my life smoked cigarettes. So like, I don't know how strong your urge may be, but you mean to tell me that y'all have a strong enough urge to go walk outside at 3:30 in the morning to try to find a random motherfucker to bum a cigarette off of? And to my, fuck. And to my surprise, bro, when I tell you this would have shocked the the entire fucking world. This nigga Jarvis comes out of nowhere. Yo, bro, I got you. I got you? Nigga, what you about to rob this nigga for a cigarette or something? That's the only thing going through my mind, because ain't no way in the possible fuck you're about to give this nigga a cigarette. This nigga gets closer and closer to the car. And for some reason, I didn't think to look at the nigga approaching my car at 3:30 in the morning. Instead, I'm over here looking at Jarvis pull a cigarette out of his carton. I think that I was in such disbelief that he'd actually do it, that it made me want to look at him do. I really don't know, bro. What the fuck? Why was I looking at this nigga pull out a cigarette? I don't know. And it still kills me to this day because I feel like that could have been the one thing to save me. So while I'm looking at Jarvis pull out a cigarette, next thing you know, out of nowhere, I feel something super cold punch me straight in the face. Boom! Nigga, you know what time it is. I mean, bro, I just checked like 5 minutes ago. It was like 3:30. Bruh, this nigga put this big ass 40 straight to my face and was demanding my money. But the thing is, this nigga was being so rough with it. This nigga kept going, oh, I'm like, bro, you're not intimidating me, nigga. Like, nigga, I kind of got a periodontal disease. Nigga, you making my gums bleed. This nigga got the gun in my hand and says, come up off what you got. Then I thought, nigga, I only got $12. Gladly, hold on, bro. Let's make this easy on both of us, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, so I'm over there trying to get the money out of my wallet, and of course, I'm a little nervous. He's thinking, yo, hurry up. I'm like, yo, I've never seen a nigga this persistent to get $12. I finally get to my wallet, pull it out of my pocket, and open it up. As soon as I open my wallet, he says, yeah, I'm gonna need all that. Nigga, it's a 10 and 2 ones. What the fuck are you talking about? This nigga said, give me all that like he won the lottery or something. Nigga, you got enough to go to the movies, nigga. With the military discount at that. Now, look, I was cool with him taking a little bit of $12 that I had upon me. Then this nigga says for me to open up the trunk. This nigga says, yo, pop that. Like for a real nigga? Like, nigga, fuck you mean, bro? What you mean, pop that? Nigga, I ain't popping shit unless for OnlyFans. So I pop my trunk thinking, yo, I have nothing on me, bro. All I got back there is my system, which he can't take. Nigga, who the fucking carry 2 big-ass 10s right now just walking around at 3:30 in the morning? This nigga stole my system, bro. Bro, the whole time I'm taking this shit out of my trunk, I'm sitting there thinking, yo, soon as we drive off, I'ma circle right back around. See a nigga walking with 2 big-ass speakers. And ram the shit out this nigga. So I take out the system, get back in the car and think, yo, this nigga has to be done. Nope. Well, Daquan, you robbed plenty of people. What do you always got to do? You got to clean the scene, right? Then he took our fucking phones. Bro, I was so hurt when this man took my phone because I just got the T-Mobile Sidekick ID and just customized that shit the exact way I wanted with the red edges. So, woo, you know what I'm saying? The crazy part about like this whole getting robbed thing is that honestly, none of it fucked with me. The only part that really got to me is when he was done. And then he said, fuck out of here. Because I'm sitting there thinking like, yo, nigga, who the fuck you talking to? Like, I don't know why that's the dumb shit that triggers in a nigga's mind. It's like everything else comes with a robbery. So I'm cool with that. But like, bro, you ain't going to straight up disrespect me trying to tell me what to do. Even though you literally just told me everything to do. But like, you ain't going to tell me that now while I'm leaving, nigga. So I speed off, right? Completely infuriated at what just happened. And this nigga Jarvis seems awfully calm for a nigga who just got robbed. A street nigga at that. Bruh, I done seen street niggas get robbed. And then, bruh, niggas be ready to do any and everything to get their shit back. Some niggas don't even come up off their shit. So this nigga says, yo, how you trying to handle this? Nigga, I'm gonna let the cops handle it. Fuck you mean, bro? I saw that nigga's face. He says, nigga, we don't call no fucking cops. Nigga, you don't. Nigga, 7-Eleven is like 2 minutes away from here. Like, bro, I could have chalked up the $12. You know what I'm saying? I charge that one in the game. But, bro, not my 10s and my Sidekick ID. So then he says, nah, bro, don't get them people involved. I got it. I'm gonna get our shit back. I was like, all right, well, you know what? Fuck it. You say you're gonna get it, I believe you. Bruh, the next day, this nigga comes by my house with my phone saying that this man must have dropped him. And my dumb ass still didn't get it. I was just so happy to get my Sidekick back that I was willing to believe anything that came out of this man's mouth. Then it was about like, I say a few weeks later, right when I was getting ready to go into the Air Force, it finally hit me. That nigga set you up. Now, just to provide some more context to show y'all the reason why I really got, set up. Yeah, I know y'all might be thinking, why would somebody want to just set up Daquan Wiltshires? He's probably broke. Yeah, I am now. But like, yeah, at 18 years old, I had my grandma's inheritance money. And yes, this nigga Jarvis knew all about it. So he thought that he was going to get his hands on that. But little did that nigga know all he got was $12 fucking dollars, nigga. Well, you had to split that with the other niggas. So you got $6, you bitch ass nigga. So yeah, That about sums it up for my whole story about when I got robbed. Man, thank y'all for watching my videos, bro. When I tell y'all have been keeping me afloat. I mean, you know what I'm saying? YouTube been demonetizing my shit, but like, y'all still been helping the nigga at least stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? My pocket's a little empty. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because that ad revenue ain't adding up no more. You know what I'm saying? But look, thank y'all for watching my stuff. Thank y'all for liking. Thank y'all for commenting. Every single thing that y'all do for me. Thank you, man. I love my community. I swear, like I told y'all, I have the absolute best community on YouTube. Not even just on YouTube, bro. On every single fucking platform, bro, besides Twitter. Because y'all playing me on Twitter right now. I made a new Twitter. You know what I'm saying? It's the N-word guy. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Daquan the N-word. It's like Megan the Stallion, Daquan the N-word. Because y'all want to say that I can't say it. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that's my new Twitter name. But thank you, man. Thank y'all for watching my video. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all. Until next time. All right, y'all. Now, bro, come on, man. Why do y'all want me to do this, bro? Bro, I done said some embarrassing things, but like, come on, bro. Really? This is the story that y'all really want to hear from me? Y'all don't want to hear about the things that I did in the military, not the... I definitely count her as a thing. But look, man, before we get into this video, please don't judge me. Like go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. But please, bro. All right, y'all. Peep this, man. Because, look, I have no game to give y'all this time, bro. I'm really hoping that none of y'all follow my footsteps and do what I did, bro. Trust me, this was one of the biggest mistakes that I've made in the past 10 years. 10 years. My kids are 5 and 6. Look, this is, out of the 3 mistakes, damn, that's really fucked up. Look, man, we're not here to weigh out the mistakes, but trust me, this was definitely a big one. All right. So, 10 years ago, I was 21 years old. Now, the 21-year-old Daquan was a very wild and reckless individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, I didn't respect myself, nor did I value myself the way that I do now. Basically, I'd fuck anything with a pulse. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I was wildin', nigga. Catching bodies left and right. I'm talking about L couldn't stop me from filling up my death note. Now, like I said, I was 21 years old, living in Clovis, New Mexico. Trying to basically get in where my dick can fit in, you know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted, though. All of the events that I'm telling you that transpired would have never happened had this dude not been talking shit. So I'm 21 years old, living in Clovis, New Mexico, because I got stationed there at Cannon Air Force Base. This is the time where I was learning to find myself and find what I wanted to do in life, which was to be a rapper. So on my journey of pursuing my rap career, I made a Facebook, right? And that was when you could post your music on your Facebook, and whenever you posted your music, it would show up right on the side of your profile. So anybody could comment on it. Now, with me being a rapper at the time, I knew that I needed all of my social media platforms to be public just to make sure I got the most amount of people to see my music. So that's exactly what I did, right? When I first started posting my music, all of my friends supported me, showing love. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, right? No matter how much love you get, all it takes is literally one person to draw you out of character. So, as I'm scrolling through the comments on the latest song that I posted, out of all of the comments showing love and support, one stuck out to me. This one person I've never seen a day in my life commented, LOL. Now, the thing is, with him saying LOL, that don't mean he hating on me. You know what I'm saying? But now I gotta figure out what that be about. You know what I'm saying? But you know what, bro? I don't even know this nigga. Fuck it, man. I let it slide. All I did was like the comment and keep it pushing until I released my next song. Now, this time, I posted a cover of Drake's Fireworks with Alicia Keys, right? And this song was, like, extremely serious. Like, if you listen to it, then you would understand why I felt so strongly about this song. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going through the comments once again. Everybody, yo, bro, that was some real ass shit. Yo, my nigga, that's fire. That's fire. 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 LOL. Bro, just stop. First of all, I'm not your bro, my nigga. Secondly, Bro, just stop breathing. Fuck wrong with you, nigga, bro. Just stop commenting my shit. Just stop existing, you bitch ass nigga. I let this nigga slide with the first one, right? Because I couldn't necessarily interpret what that actually meant. You just said LOL. Maybe you found something funny that I said in this song. You know what I'm saying? But dog, with this one, there was nothing funny about it. And why are you telling me to quit? But the thing is, the comment intrigued me so much that I was like, now I gotta find out who this nigga is. So I go over to his page. This little nigga's in high school. And he's 17 at that. So it's not like I could like threaten this little motherfucker or anything. So I'm like, yo, bro, what can I do to get this nigga off my page? But hold up, bro. You're a rapper with this first hater. I gotta prove this little nigga wrong, bro. I'm going to make this person a fan. So instead of me blocking him and getting him out of my life, I waited until I posted another song. This song was called My Mother. A song about my mother and the way she passed. So I post a song. Of course, y'all know whose comment I'm looking for. His. And I see it. This time he says, wow, bro, how did she pass? And I was shocked. I'm like, damn, this nigga's not hating on me for once. Fuck. So I answered, stage 4 breast cancer. Then he replies, bro, you should still quit rapping because the only thing you would ever get is stage 4 is breast cancer, you bitch ass nigga. Now look, right? I watch battle rap, like a lot of battle rap. So it was very hard for me not to acknowledge that as a bar, because that was nice. But bruh, that right there set it off. You want to diss my family members? Then I gotta fuck one of yours. So I go to this little boy's page, right? On an all-out mission to find any family member of his, male or female, that I could fuck, right? So I'm scrolling through, and Nick, when I tell you he has never posted a picture with any of his family members, it's fucking crazy, my nigga. Like, yo, this nigga didn't have anybody on there but one person. His grandmother. Now, one thing I failed to mention was that this little boy was Hispanic, right? Coming from an all Hispanic family. So his grandmother was, of course, Spanish. Now, I go to her page, look her age. 54 years old. Double my age at the time. Now, just to put things in perspective for y'all, right? I don't know what y'all are thinking about this woman, but like, Salma Hayek. She is 54, double D, nigga. 54 years old. She's Spanish. I would have hoped, I would have loved for this woman to look like this at her age. Bro, this bitch look like Consuelo from Family Guy. Bro, I was so mad because I'm like, damn, like I went through this nigga's entire page and couldn't find not one other family member. They didn't have an older sister. They didn't have a mom. He didn't have an uncle. I meant aunt, you know what I'm saying? But bro, she was the only person I could find on this page. But like I told y'all, 21-year-old me was a very wild, very reckless individual. So I already knew. I gotta complete this mission. Now, just to give y'all some game real quick, you know what I'm saying? Hollering at older women is much easier than it is to holler at younger women. Trust me, bro, because older women know what they want and they know exactly how to get it. They're not gonna sit there and try to bullshit you. So, I go to this woman's page and I add her. Bruh, within 2 days, I posted a picture of me without a shirt, showing my abs. She DMs me, sends me that picture, and says, ooh, 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 you could be my little negrito. Now, I don't know what type of nigga this bitch just called me, but now I gotta figure this out. Because I don't know if this is racist or not, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I want to take it there yet. So I put it in Google, you know what I'm saying? Google Translate. It just says black. Like, she want me to be her little black what? I'll be whatever you want me to be, just as long as you won't let me fuck. So anyways, me and this woman, we converse over the next few days, and we get to a point where I'm supposed to come over to her house. So we set up a time and date. And now, here's where we get to the good part. Now look, man, y'all niggas know, y'all can say what y'all want, but look, before any man goes on a mission, that's what we called them back in the day. Nowadays, y'all call them sneaky links. But that's what we used to call them back in the day. Before any man went on a mission, you had to prepare yourself. You know what I'm saying? And this was a mission that I knew I had to fully prepare myself for. So I grabbed 2 Four Locos on my way there, right? Everybody who's drank a Four Loco in the past, or still drinks them to this day, which I hope you don't, knows that they will fuck you up. So I got 2 of them motherfuckers, right? Bro, I pull up there in the driveway. I downed the entire first one of them. Then I crack open the second one. Walk inside the house acting like this is my first drink. Now, the thing about the Four Loko was the first one was going to get me right. You know what I'm saying? In the right mood to prepare myself for what I had to put myself through. That second one, half of that was when we got things started. That second half was for post-nut clarity. Now look, right? I knew what this woman looked like, you know what I'm saying, when I saw her pictures on Facebook and everything, but she was able to hide it really well. She opened up that door. Nigga, she was dragging a wagon, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, y'all about to be wild, nigga, I'm throwing ass. While she had her leggings on. Now look, right, leggings can be very deceiving at times, but Four Locos influence can be just a tad bit more deceiving than that. So like I was saying, you know what I'm saying, this woman opens the door, she invites me in, you know what I'm saying, turns around, grabs her walker and starts walking. Nah, I'm joking, bro, she didn't have a walker. She didn't have a walker, but look, it ain't like I wasn't gonna put her in one anyways. So anyway, she takes me back to her room. I'm talking about straight to the room. So I'm like, oh yeah, we about to Netflix and fuck. There ain't no chilling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I came here to do. You know what I'm saying? We about to fuck. Bro, I get back there and the news on. Bro, it's like 10 o'clock at night. I didn't even know they had the news on that late. So anyways, we chilling. And I'm like, yo, you got anything to help out with the mood? And then she was like, oh yeah, I'll be right back. She leaves. She comes back one of those containers. You know that you see at like old people's house with like the candy that nobody eats, you know what I'm saying? So she comes back with one of those and throws it on the bed. I open it up. Nothing but red and blue pills. I didn't know I was about to fuck Morpheus. Now see, I know what the blue pills are. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I might need that. You know what? I've never taken that shit, and I don't want to end up with an erection I can't get rid of. So, you know what? I'll go ahead and pass on these. So she takes them back, puts them on her dresser. She turns around to me, trying to be seductive. Bruh, she puts the walker off to the side. So she puts the walker off to the side and works her way between my legs. She's slowly getting down, you know. Whew. Man, look, she was old as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I already told y'all that already. But the worst part about it was like, when she was getting down, I felt like a Boy Scout, my nigga. I had to actually help her get down. Nigga, that shit felt bad as fuck. Nigga threw me all off. So after about 6 minutes, 2 ibuprofens later, she's on her knees, right? Ready to unzip my pants. She stops. She says, excuse me. I don't want to sound racist, but now one thing y'all got to understand about anybody who says that I don't want to sound racist is that whatever they say next is going to sound racist. This woman says, I don't want to sound racist, but are all black men well endowed, like they say? That's it. Okay. That ain't racist at all. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they are. They? Yes, you asked her black. Yes, they are. Just not this one right here. This lady says, oh, no worries. Just as long as it isn't small. See, now I feel like once you pull this motherfucker out, you about to disrespect me. So now, I have to one-up you. So I ask her, I'm not trying to sound racist, but why did you kill Selena? Shit, that ass looked like the bitch anyways, and I already knew where this was about to go. So I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and take it there. All right, so obviously I didn't say that, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, if I'm being honest with y'all, I wasn't trying to ruin my chances of getting some head from this veteran thought, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, nigga, I'm sorry, but, like, she's 54 years old. I gotta see what that be like. So anyways, she takes my pants off, right? Bro, this was a life-changing experience for me. So I'm laying halfway off the bed, right? Bruh, y'all know how it is when you about to get some head from a girl and you halfway off the bed. When they take your pants off, they place their arms right on your thighs. Bruh, I'm sorry, but have y'all ever felt old people's skin? Yo, my nigga, her skin felt so fucking soft and warm. Bruh, she sat her arm fat on my thigh, and that shit literally rolled on the side of my thigh and formed to my thigh. So anyway, she pulls down my boxers and unleashes the demon. She was like, Jesus Christ. No, she ain't even say that, bro. I'm not even gonna say that, act like she did. Think my shit small as hell, you know what I'm saying? But when she saw the gummy worm, you know what I'm saying? She knew what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Right up in there, bro. Just like a Mentos. She started going, bro. I'm talking about nigga. She was blowing that nigga down. But while she doing it, I'm like, yo, can't front me. It's a little uncomfortable. And with her being a veteran thought and all, she picked up on that immediately. You know what I'm saying? I'm over there twitching and shit, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, hey, she was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I'm sorry, but like, you keep biting me. She was like, oh, that's not a problem. Nigga, she took out the whole top row of her fucking teeth. And I was like, oh my God. That's about to be crazy. Man, say what y'all want, bro, but I'm sorry. I always want to know what that shit felt like. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Nigga, she went to work after that. I'm trying to, nigga, she knew more gun moves than Luffy. So look, bro, she showed off. I'm not even going front, bro. You know what I'm saying? She damn near made a nigga have a seizure. Then, it came time to really get the business. Now look, right? I'm not even going front, bro. I would have been completely satisfied with the head that she just gave me. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, had this been just a regular mission, you know what I'm saying? I'd have been fine. I'd have been able to leave. But how can I leave this woman's house knowing that all I did was get my little wee-wee sucked? You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. How can you? That's not really an insult to a nigga. You tell me, yeah, I got some head from your grandmother. That ain't that bad. I gotta be able to say I fucked her. So look, right? So I help her up. Grab the walker. No, I'm joking. Look, bro, I ain't grab the walker this time, nigga. All she had to do was stand up and bend over. Fucking bed. This is when it's about to get real nasty. I'm sorry, y'all. So she bends over the bed, right? And I help her take her leggings off. So I grab both sides, start pulling down. I didn't realize how tight these leggings really were. So as I'm pulling them down, every time I reach a roll, her skin pops out. Nigga, it looked like I was busting open cans of biscuits. The funny part about that is it actually didn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like still thinking to myself like, all right, well, nigga, you knew she was fat anyways, but like, at least the ass fat. You know what I'm saying? So I get the leggings off. Now it's time to really fuck someone's grandmother. Now look, right, I ain't ever hit a woman this old ever in my life. At this point, you know what I'm saying? I mean, nigga, I've done this once, bro. I'm not even finna act like I had done it more than once. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying. So, me not knowing what old pussy feels like, I reach down there. I gotta know if it's wet. I gotta know if I gotta spit start this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I reach down there. I grab a whole handful of pussy. I pull back. My nigga, she had a whole entire forest down there, nigga. If I'd have pulled back too fast, I'd have started a forest fire, nigga. This shit was so fucking hairy. But I was like, yo, you know what, bro? Regardless of how hairy this shit is, nigga, you still gotta get in there. So, spit on my hand, bro. Smack that motherfucker on there. Then I put it in. So look, man, as I work my way through this forest, I find a cave. You know what I'm saying? Slowly start entering the cave. She over there like, slow. I'm like, okay. I'm going as slow as I possibly can. But I'm like, yo, bruh, I'm sorry. I know you didn't have it. If you let me hit this fast, this easy, you gotta have had miles. You got miles up on this motherfucker. I know you do. So I'm like, yo, I got I gotta put this whole thing up in there, bruh. So I did. I slid I'm talking about, bro, all the way in there, bro. This woman said, oh, child, I feel it in my heart. Let me go get this bitch pacemaker. I don't know what the fuck she's feeling in her heart, but I know damn well it ain't this dick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this bitch about to die. So right before we got things, you know what I'm saying, really underway, I grabbed that Four Loko that was right next to me and down half of it, just like I told y'all I was gonna do. And I started wilding, nigga. I fucking held this old ass bitch. But see, the thing that threw me off was this, right? When you fucking with like older women, real older women, they don't moan during sex. I'm saying, like, they basically be like talking to God the whole time, bruh. Bro, I'm over there fucking held this woman, and she over there, oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm hurting her. I don't know if any of this is feeling good. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I tell you it's throwing me off, I'm talking about, bruh, my shit start getting soft. I'm fucking. So I'm like, oh my God, now I'm embarrassing myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm over there going soft. And she over like, no, not yet. I don't have that much longer left. I'm sorry, man, but at your age, you got to clarify that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean by you ain't got that much longer left? Because I ain't trying to set up a GoFundMe, you know what I'm saying? Bro, the worst part about it was I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, damn, like if she does die while I'm fucking, I still got to finish. Just to say I fucked this dude's grandmother. So anyways, look, I ain't even gonna front, bro. My shit goes completely soft. I'm talking about, nigga, my shit shrivels up, basically. So I had to pull out, you know what I'm saying? She was like, oh no, I can get that back up for you. I'm like, no, you can't. No, you can't. Let's just go ahead and just, you know, it is what it is. She was like, oh, well, you know, we got plenty of times that we can do this again. You know, you have a long life ahead of you. I mean, I wish I could say the same for you, but it's a little more unpredictable for you. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, the mission is completed. But my Four Loko isn't completed. Now, I reach for my Four Loko that's on this dresser. What do I see on this dresser? A trophy. Her teeth. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Yo, that's fucked up. I know damn well this nigga ain't take her teeth. Look, look. I could go back and tell this kid, yo, I fucked your grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Show him a picture of the house or something like that. But, bro, what kind of, like, physical evidence do I have? I'm sorry, y'all. I had to take something with me. You know what I'm saying? So as I grabbed the Four Loko, tucked the teeth right under the can. You know what I'm saying? Grabbed them. And I was on my way. So, the next hour, I'm not going to front, bro. I hope y'all wasn't going to think I was going to say the next day. Nigga, I wasted no time. The next hour, I messaged a little nigga. Yo, little bro, I'll catch you at school tomorrow. This little nigga messaged me back thinking I'm a fighter. Me talking about something, oh, catch me. What you trying to say? If you want the hands, all you got to do is say, my nigga, I got the hands. Both of them. From your grandmother. That ain't what I'm here for. There ain't going to be no cause for violence, my nigga. I just got to show you something. So, the next day, I show up at his school. As he's walking out to the buses, I walk over there to the buses. Yo, I'm the guy that you were talking about on Facebook. Whenever you see your grandmother, go ahead and give her back these. I hand this little nigga the teeth. He is so shocked. He's like, yo, what the fuck are these? I said, bro, go ask your grandmother. I walk away so happy, so proud, so confident. I feel like I accomplished something. All I did was fuck this nigga's grandmother, but you know what I'm saying? I really did feel like I accomplished something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like I was like literally walking off the scene of a movie or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So, the only reason why I knew that he knew what actually happened is because he blocked me. I got a hater to block me on Facebook. Nigga ain't never had to see my music again. That's all you had to do. Your grandmother would have never gotten fucked had you just done that in the first place. Now, that should be a lesson to all of you internet gangsters, internet haters. Anybody who has anything negative to say online, learn to shut the fuck up before your grandmother gets fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully all of y'all learn a lesson. And with that being said, thank y'all for watching this video, man. If y'all made it to the end, because I know it's probably going to be plenty of y'all, my attention span, bro. I got the attention span of a 4-year-old. No way the hell I'd have made it to the end of this. You know what I'm saying? But I'd have tried at least. You know what I'm saying? But yo, thank you so much to every last one of y'all. I appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for hanging in there with me all the time. I fucking love y'all to death, man. I'ma holler at y'all.
All right, so last story I gave you guys was when I realized the streets weren't for me. And I told you that I would tell you about what happened when I was locked up. So today I'm here to tell you guys about my experience in jail. Okay, so I'd hope that most of you haven't been to jail before. So for everybody who hasn't, let me just tell you, jail sucks. Like really fucking bad. Like, jail sucks more than the dudes actually do in there. And I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm just saying that, I'm just letting y'all know what happens. Jail was like the worst experience of my life. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was definitely my turning point. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told y'all that was the third thing that made me realize that the streets weren't for me. So yeah, if you watch part 3 of that story, then you know that I got locked up for armed robbery. So I'd say a good place to start at is when I got booked. So I'm down here booking, right? And as you all saw from the last story in my mugshot, I wasn't necessarily happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't a happy camper that day. I was pretty fucking pissed off at the fact that I'm probably gonna lose about a good 10 years of my life. So I'm downstairs at booking, right? With that type of mentality, thinking that I'm gonna lose at least 10 years of my life to the system. So of course, I had to start preparing myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to fuck somebody up. Dang, I don't know why I paused. I had to fuck somebody up. So they got me and my nigga Noonie in different holding cells. But for some reason, he's in a cell by himself, and I'm in a cell with like 6 other niggas. Now, some of you may have saw, because I saw a lot of you looked up my whole IHOP incident. Yeah, I used to be a correctional officer, right? And that was all until I got locked up. Now, even though my previous place of employment was the Department of Corrections, that shit follows you for like life. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm in this cell, somebody noticed me. And of course, it would have to be a nigga that I hated. All right, so I didn't like this nigga when I was a CO because this nigga was a sex offender, and like, he always wanted to prove that he was tough, but he would only try to get tough with the COs because he knew we couldn't do shit. Until he met me. Okay, so like, y'all already know I'm gonna have to save this whole thing for like another story, but like, just to briefly summarize it, he said that he was gonna go do something after I already told this nigga to go do it 4 times, and then he wanted to do it 40 minutes late. So, of course, I couldn't allow this nigga to do that because I was gonna lose my job for a little bitch-ass sex offender. You know what I'm saying? Then he tells me he's gonna do what he wants, let him out the door, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, he acted like he was gonna fight me. I told him my nigga step over here where the cameras can't see. And after that, everybody called him a bitch. Yeah, so now, me and him are in the same cell. And of course, it's time for retaliation. Dog, we all sitting there chilling, right? And this nigga done gave me like a few little side looks. So I know he probably knows who I am, but he's just being really quiet about it. So, one thing I forgot to tell y'all is that inside of these cells, there's 1 toilet and there's 1 bench. So I had to pee. So I'm standing up and I'm peeing. Then he comes out of nowhere and says, hey, ain't you that one CO that worked at building 1? My nigga, you couldn't have waited to start this conversation when my dick wasn't in my hand. Like, really, nigga? Like, bro, I understand we in jail and all, but like, it ain't like we in the same locker room as Dwight Howard. Like, my nigga, wait until I'm done peeing to talk to me. So I waited till I was done, zipped up my pants, and I was like, I have no clue what you talking about, bruh. Then he was like, oh, nah, I remember you. You was the CEO that said that thing about the cameras, right? So you remember me, but you don't remember what I said? Nah, nigga, what I said was, we can step right over there where the cameras can't see so I can whoop your ass. So then this nigga stands up and says, so what's up then? And now, if you a real nigga, you know, like, when any nigga stands up and, like, does anything like that, you never give them the opportunity to hit you first. Dog. Soon as this nigga stood up and said that, I didn't even hesitate. I kicked this nigga straight in the nuts. Now, like I was telling y'all earlier, I had to prepare myself for prison. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this fight right here was like my pre-qualification for prison. So I had to make sure niggas knew I was not to be fucked with. Bruh. I ain't gonna front y'all. I let an all-out assault on this nigga's sack. Like, bruh, when I tell y'all I destroyed this nigga's nuts, like I ain't even gonna front y'all. That was literally the only thing I was hitting was this nigga's nuts. Like, bruh, like by the fourth kick, this nigga went from Bruce to Caitlyn. Like, when I tell y'all I kicked this man in the nuts so many times, like, bruh, y'all would have thought I was Luffy doing a gum stamp Gatling. Like, dog, I'm trying to tell y'all. The best part about, like, this whole entire thing was that I didn't get caught. Like, nigga, all of the other 5 niggas that was in the cell, they, like, blocked the window so none of the CEOs could see in. And the whole time, I'm thinking, hell yeah, like, these niggas is on my side, you know what I'm saying? Until me and this other nigga stopped fighting. And everybody else tried to challenge me. So y'all know how, like, I told y'all they was, like, standing at the windows so, you know, so none of the CEOs could see in. They weren't doing that. They were forming a line to fight me. So when the other nigga gets up that you know, just finished ensuring that he doesn't have kids for the rest of his life, he gets up and sits on the bench, and then somebody else steps up to fight me. And I'm like, what the fuck, you think it's the cell games, nigga? I'm not finna fight all y'all niggas. And like I told y'all before, you never give someone the opportunity to swing on you first. This nigga had no intention on talking to me. Like, bruh, as soon as he stepped up, he swung on me. So he swings on me, right? And he connects. I'm not even gonna lie. And immediately my survival instincts kick in. And I grabbed him by the nuts. You damn right I did. Fuck I look like, man. That's my Dwight Howard strategy. Look, I'm not focusing on trying to win fairly. I'm just focusing on trying to win. Dog, I grabbed this nigga by the nuts, and I swear to y'all, I squeezed wine out them grapes. You know what I'm saying? Dog, I was not playing with this nigga. Y'all gotta understand, though, this is my second fight out of 6. Like, my nigga, I still got 4 more niggas to go. These niggas got me over here feeling like I'm Baki, dog. Like, why do all of y'all niggas want to fight me? But regardless of what I said, there was no way of me talking my way out of this. So when I was done with my kung fu grip on this nigga's nuts, it was time for the third nigga. Now by the third nigga, I'm pretty sure everybody knew what time I was on, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you fighting me, guard your nuts. And this nigga, dog, this nigga was guarding his nuts like the squirrel on Ice Age. Like, bro, I could not get to this nigga's nuts for shit. This fight right here, like, that was going on between me and this man, like, it felt mad suspect because the whole time I'm like, yo, like, I'm really dead ass over here trying to look for an opening to another man's nuts in jail. Like, that makes it any better. And since I couldn't find a way to this man's nuts, I was like, you know what, bro? If you lose, maybe they'll stop trying to fight you. And that should obviously let y'all know that this was clearly my first time in jail. So me and this man, we're face to face, you know, like, we're ready to fight each other, but nobody's making a move because I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to get his nuts crushed. And like with me, I'm just really not trying to lose this fight. But like I said, I started thinking maybe if I lost, nobody else would try to fight me. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I pulled like a Luffy, you know, when he's fighting Katakuri. I closed my eyes because I'm like, yo, you know what? Let's just let nature run its course. And then I got stolen like that nigga Vegeta, bro. Dog, this nigga stole me so hard, bro. Like, when you get hit, a million things can run through your mind. And like, soon as this nigga hit me, I was like, oh, God damn, nigga, that shit hurt like a bitch. Look at you, bro. Dog, the toilet's right there, nigga. You about to get pee on your face. Now that pee's on your face. Oh, bro, it's on your mouth. Now, it's fit. So I'm on the ground at this point, and I look up. What do y'all think that I see? My opening straight to this nigga's nuts. Bro, this nigga stands over me and was just about to start wailing on me until my foot went up and I hit that Hulk stamp right in that nigga's dick. Bro, when I tell y'all I annihilated that man's nuts, dog, I completely destroyed his entire family tree. Losing this fight went all the way out the window when I got pee on my face. Like, dog, that was my final straw. I was like, yo, fuck that. That was the worst part about it, bro. Like, getting pee on my face. Like, my nigga, as soon as my face even hit the toilet, I was like, God damn, Daquan, you surviving R. Kelly. So after I launched this man's nuts into orbit, I asked, does anybody else want some? And everybody declined my invitation to fight. Like, I ain't gonna front. I didn't think I was tough when I said that. Because, like, I just knew at the end of the day, who really wants to fight a nigga that's only gonna go for their nuts? I mean, trust me, if I wasn't the nigga doing it, then I damn sure wouldn't challenge a nigga that does. So yeah, after that, I was able to escape those other 3 fights. And it got pretty quiet in the cell after that. You know, the 3 dudes that I did fight, they're all on the bench, holding their nuts. And the other 3, they're just still standing up. A few hours passed and here comes the COs to get me. And now, that leads to our next story, which is gonna be when I was in the hole. And that should be coming tomorrow or Thursday if there's technical difficulties. And I should be coming literally as soon as I'm done with this video, nigga. I'm about to go fuck that fake pussy. I've been dogging that joint, bruh. Dog, I ain't even gonna hold y'all, bro. Like, I've been slaying that joint so much that I'm about to take it and go get an abortion. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I ain't trying to wind up with like a baby alive, dog. You feel me, Okay, so today we're back with part 2 of the story, my experience in jail, the hole. Okay, so let's pick up right where we left off. The COs came to get me, but before they took me to the hole, we have a little brief filler arc in between. Like I told you all on the third part of when I realized the streets weren't for me and Noonie ended up in the same cell because before they took me to the hole, they took me to classification. Now, for the people who may have not seen that story, I was locked up for armed robbery and my co-defendant was my friend, Noonie. So they take me to classification, and this is after, I got the jumpsuit and everything like that. So we're in the classification pod, and every inmate is at their windows, and we're walking past all of these people, and then I see my nigga Noonie in the cell, so I get happy as shit just to even see him. And then they put me in the same cell. Like, how retarded can y'all possibly be? Like, why would y'all put 2 co-defendants that literally just got locked up that day in the same cell? Now, with these cells, right, they're really small. They're made for only 2 people, but the jail is so overpopulated that they keep putting 3 people in there, and the third person has to sleep on what they call a boat, which is literally nothing but a mattress. That's it, a flat-ass mattress, and you just put it on the floor. So, after me and Noonie have been in this cell for a few hours by ourselves, of course, here they come with a third person. Now, like I told y'all before, you know what I'm saying, on the last part, when I was in jail, I had to be tough. But, like, Noonie, he considered it bullying because when a nigga came in our cell, the first thing I said was,
look at this fat ass nigga.
This nigga was fat as a motherfucker. Like, bro, this nigga was at least like 400 easy. And this nigga was only like 5'6". So you know this nigga was fat as shit. And then I asked the CO, I'm like, yo, bro, I thought these cells only hold 3 people. This nigga is 3 people. So, of course, like, the COs don't give like the slightest bit of a fuck about what I'm saying. And here me and Noonie are trying to welcome in our new cellmate. Okay, now look, I've never been fat, you know what I'm saying? And like, Noonie wasn't necessarily skinny. Like, Noonie was chubby, but he wasn't fat. Like, this nigga, like, I didn't realize how fat people were, until I was around this dude. And, like, why do y'all have to take a deep breath when y'all take a seat? This fat ass nigga was getting on my nerves, bro. Like, anything he did, he was like, whew. I tell you, like, what the fuck do you gotta tell me, you fat motherfucker? So anyways, time went past and it comes time for us to go to sleep. And, if you know me, you know I have insomnia, so it's already hard for me to sleep. And of course, the fat nigga had to be snoring. Now, this is the real reason why Noonie said I was a bully to this man. Okay, so he's sleeping and snoring so loud that it's like annoying me so much that I have to say something. So I tapped him on the shoulder. I'm like, bruh, yo, you gotta cut that shit out, bro. You snoring way too loud. He was like, okay. And then he went back to sleep. This dude went back to sleep and started snoring louder. And I didn't know if he was doing it on purpose or not, but that pissed me off even worse. And I was like, yo, my nigga, you keep snoring that loud, I'm gonna play the fucking poker flute, you fat motherfucker, wake up! Now, before any of y'all even try to say that I was bullying this man, let me tell y'all, when he first got in our cell, he tried to get me and Noonie to get him a hitman. So it was obvious as fuck that this dude's telling on somebody. That's the reason why I treated him the way I did. But now it's 1 o'clock in the morning. COs are knocking at the cell, waking me up to take me to the hole. Me and Noonie, we said our last goodbyes and like we dead thought that we weren't going to see each other for like the next 10 years. So it was like a real emotional moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how, but like, me and him, we were in sync with each other. Like, I started singing the Golden Girls theme song, and this nigga just followed up right behind me. I was like, thank you for being a friend. That nigga said, doom, 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 travel down the road and back again. I try to follow up with a doom, doom. And these niggas tased me, bruh. Right in my neck. Like, bruh, I fall on the ground. I'm over there twitching and shit, having a seizure. I'm over there on the ground. I'm like, yo, why the fuck did y'all just do that? They was like, well, now you know to shut the fuck up. And I was mad as shit because I'm like, damn. Like, they ain't lying. I'm really about to shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm not about to have that shit happen to me again. But this is how you know my nigga Noonie is a real one. He tells the CO straight up, yo, whatever y'all do to my brother, y'all got to do to me. I'm like, dog, you don't have to do that. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to take my L, chalk it up, and keep it pushing. He was like, nah, that's my brother. Y'all going to stun me too. So they went over there and did it. And I'm like, yo, like, that was some real ass shit, but like, whatever y'all do to him, y'all ain't gotta do it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't gotta look this way, bro. Like, this thing in Noonie's whole body is tatted, bro. Like, your pain tolerance is a lot higher than mine. Like, nigga, I don't want them niggas to stun me again. Like, look at this. I can't even finish this chest tattoo. And before any of y'all niggas jump in the comments and be like, oh, that was some hoe shit. Why would I want to get tased again? Like, you got to think about it, bro. He got tased because of me. So if I get tased again because of him, it's just going to be a never-ending cycle of us getting tased over and over. I stopped that. So I get up off the ground and start walking with the COs, and I'm asking them where are they taking me, but nobody's saying anything. And I'm like, why are y'all not talking to me? Like, y'all had no problem telling me to shut the fuck up, but y'all can't tell me anything now? Bruh, this CO turns around, looks me dead in the eyes, and reaches straight for his taser. I'm like, yo, bro, chill the fuck out. Yo, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Y'all got it. Anybody who's been locked up, they know how much it sucks when you know somebody can harm you and you can't even defend yourself. Like, there's nothing you can do. You know how much this shit sucks? So, of course, for the rest of the time we're walking to the hole, I shut the fuck up. I did exactly what they told me to do. And then we get to my cell. Dog, I will never forget this. SP3, cell 24. And trust me, I got real familiar with that cell. Cause these niggas didn't let me take a shower for 12 fucking days. Bro, I had to learn a lot of shit about the hole the hard way. I have to pause that. I have to. And after a few weeks of being in the hole, I became cool with a lot of people. But there was some people I didn't necessarily get along with. One of those people happened to be like the realest nigga I've ever met in my life. And this nigga was a snitch. Now, let me tell you why this nigga was real. Because I know y'all thinking, how the fuck can a snitch be real? This nigga had no cut cards. Like, soon as he came in our pod, he was in a cell next to me. And he immediately said straight up, if I hear about any of y'all cases, I'm telling on y'all. Like everybody else who's in a hole, you never really know who will tell on you because they kind of try to get you to trust them. This nigga didn't give a fuck. And the crazy thing is, no matter how much that sucked to have him in our pod, we had no choice but to respect it because he was the only one that actually told us the truth. No matter how much I say I respected it, I fucking hated it because, like, this nigga was a bitch-ass nigga. Like, why did you have to tell on niggas? Like, I'll be having phone conversations with my lawyer. And as soon as I get off, he'll be like, what did we talk about today? Any updates on the case? Not for you, Matlock. Get the fuck out of my business. And the fact that this nigga had to be in the cell next to me, that only made it worse. So anyways, we're a month in the hole. The people that I'm friends with is a guy named Callie and another guy named Chad. Now, Callie, he's been in and out of jail his whole life. Like, he moved from California to Virginia because he kept getting in trouble. And then as soon as he gets here, he catches some charges. Chad was just fucking retarded. See, I say Chad is retarded because Chad got out like the first month I was in the hole. And then he came back 3 days later because he wanted to talk to Callie. So how we communicate with each other in the hole is we basically just go to our doors and yell at each other. That's it. That's the easiest way to do it. So I asked Chad, why did you come back here just to talk to Callie? He says because he didn't want to call because of the phone lines being recorded, and he didn't want to write them because the COs read all our letters. So I asked him, okay, so you honestly thought coming back here and yelling that out in front of 24 other inmates with COs around would be smarter than having him call you? And this is another reason why I say that Chad is retarded. This thing said, hell yeah! That made me reevaluate our friendship. I'm like, yo, do I really need to be friends with somebody this dumb? And at the end of the day, like, I really can't say this nigga's my friend because I have no clue what the fuck he looks like. That was one thing I could say that really sucked about the hole is that you form these friendships and you communicate with these people on the daily, yet you'll never actually see them. So now it's like a month and a half in a hole, right? And it's time for my first bond hearing. Now, what y'all have to understand is that I'm an Air Force veteran, an ex-CO, and I really don't have a bad prior record. So I'm thinking there's no way I'm a flight risk. I'm getting out today. So instead of my lawyer showing up for my bond hearing, she has one of her stand-ins come in. And the end result of that was me going right back to jail. So when we get back to the jail, I call my lawyer and I'm trying to ask her why she didn't show up. She says, well, we knew you weren't going to get out. Like, you know, there was really no point in me showing up. Are you actually dead ass? Like, bro, I'm sitting there listening to this like, there's no way possible. This bitch really just told me that. Dog, then she tells me, you haven't been out your cell in over a month. I thought you'd at least appreciate the ride. Ride this dick. Like, yo, what the fuck you mean? Like, yo, don't be wasting my time trying to get me to come out my cell. And that's how you know that the jail that I was at is fucked up. Because it was like, How did she know that? Because this bitch ain't talked to me the whole time I was in there. Like, the first time she talked to me was after that bond hearing. But after that first bond hearing, I ain't even going front. I requested a few more just so I can get out of my cell. My second one, I had the lawyer represent me again. And of course, she had another stand-in. And where did I end up? Right back in jail. But the third one, I was like, fuck it, dog. I'm representing myself. I go up to the podium. The judge is like, Mr. Wiltshire, do you have proper representation? My nigga, I don't know what you just said about the Emancipation Proclamation or why you even brought that up, but I'm just here to get out of my cell. So, of course, we ain't even got to ask for that landed me. Right back in my cell. So now I'm on my second month in the hole, and we pretty much have a lot of things established, like the way we do things. We know there's a certain group that'll stay up during the day, and there's a certain group that stays up at night. And of course, I was part of the group that stayed up at night. So while you're in a hole, you have to find ways to entertain yourself because you're literally in a cell 24/7, so it sucks. So the way I would entertain other people was rap and read dollars. Like all of his old battles and shit, I had them shits memorized, so I'd be rapping them shits every fucking night. So of course, this night was no different, but the only thing that was different was we had a new inmate in there, which I didn't know about, and of course, even if I did know about him, I ain't give a fuck. Dog, everybody knew what it was. Every night you gonna hear Daquan rap and read dollars. So, I started the verse off. You can see the bitch in the nigga with a pump in his mouth. Kill a whole fucking family, then pump in the house. Wipe the fingerprints off. Throw the pump on the couch. Whatever's left of them handguns, I'm dumping them out. Shut the fuck up. This random voice come out of nowhere, and I'm like, yo, who the fuck just said that? Hey, yo, you yelling over there. Shut the fuck up. Niggas trying to sleep. Well, I'm not. I'm wide awake. And guess what? You can see the bitch in the nigga with a pump in his mouth. Straight up. So me and this nigga, we going back and forth, right? And I realized after a while that not only can we not get to each other, but even if we could, we still don't even know what each other look like. So this is all pointless. He comes out of nowhere and says, why don't you see me at rec? Nigga, I'm 2 months in the hole and still have no clue that we even had rec. I told y'all, the COs never told us anything. So how it worked was they had one side, this side does rec this week, and the other side does rec the next week. So on my side, it was me, I was first, they picked me, and I said I wanted rec. But if you don't want rec, you don't have to take it. So everybody down my line said no. Aside from that nigga. So they take me out there, and like I told y'all, we still have no clue what each other look like because we've never seen each other. So how it worked was you have these cages, right? So when you go out there, you're in one cage and the other person is 2 cages down from you. So they bring this guy out there and we recognize each other by our voices. And as soon as the COs left, me and this nigga started going at it. It went from 0 to 1,000, nigga, real quick. But let me tell y'all how dumb we were. Dog, me and this nigga, we couldn't get to each other. So, like, what we was doing, we was yelling. And then when the yelling stopped, we're trying to spit on each other. But, like, we're 2 cages down from each other. So, like, we're getting close to the cage as the other one spits to try to see if their spit will land on us. And that was, like, the weirdest shit I've ever done in my life. Okay, so let me clear this up before y'all, try to take that and run with it. It's not like we were trying to actually get spat on. It was just like, you know how it is whenever you stand in front of somebody and you're about to fight them, y'all don't move. You know what I'm saying? Like you stand there, you making sure like you a wall. You're not going to be moved. So that's how I felt. I'm standing at my cage and I'm like, yo, I'm not moving, nigga. You can't hit me. Then like we're literally trying to spit on each other. It was fucking disgusting and retarded. But like I just had to explain that. So then after a while of all of this pointless spitting at each other, I was like, yo, bro, like I'm out of spit right now and like, I done called you every bitch I could possibly think of, and I insulted every one of your family members. Like, bro, that's all I got. Like, I'm done. So then this nigga comes out of nowhere and says some shit in Spanish. He says, chinga tu madre a punta. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't have to speak enough Spanish to know that you just said something about my mom, and nigga, I chinged your grandma last night. Fuck you mean, nigga. The worst part about this whole situation was all of that I just told you took place in the first 4 minutes we were out there. We still had to be out there another 2 hours by ourselves. So anyways, 2 hours go by, me and him, we don't speak. And when the COs come, they come get me first. When they take me out of my cage, I immediately ran over there and spit straight on this nigga's face, bruh. Now, the reason why I did that is because I was already in a hole just for being a CO. And I honestly thought that, like, the hole is the worst place that you can be in jail. Well, they have this thing called the suicide room. Dog, they take me down to medical. I'm thinking that they gonna like, test me for like HIV to make sure I didn't try to spit on this dude to kill him or something. Dog, they stripped me butt naked. They put me in this room with a blanket that's your mattress. And that's the only thing you have in there, nigga. It's cold as fuck. And there's nigga, you don't even have a fucking toilet, nigga. You have a hole in the middle. You're supposed to piss and shit in that. My nigga, I'm over here freezing my ass off, bro. I'm over here looking like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. And like, what made it worse is that like the little blanket mattress that you have, it don't fully wrap around you. So like, you're always gonna have your whole legs out or something. Like, nigga, it's cold as a motherfucker. So I'm in this room, right? And nobody told me that they only feed you one time a day, but they give you like a pretty big tray. But my shit had to have a hair in it. And at that time, I didn't know, like, if you have a hair in your tray, you better treat that shit like it's All Might's hair in your Midoriya trying to get one for all. Like, nigga, you better just eat that shit or keep it the fuck moving. Dog, I gave these people back my tray. They told me they're gonna bring me back another one. My nigga, I did not realize that would be the next fucking day. Bro, these niggas had no intention on bringing me shit. And I had to stay down there for a week. That shit sucked, but when I got back to the hole, I learned my lesson. Shut the fuck up when the CEOs tell you to. Never spit on anybody ever again. And don't complain if you see a hair in your tray. So for my last month in the hole, all I did was work out and go to the law library as much as I possibly could so I could find out if I can possibly beat my case. And I was also trying to do some research so I could find out if there was any way that I could get out the hole because I hated it there. And then I found my loophole. They couldn't keep me in a hole longer than 90 days as long as I wasn't charged with anything. And surprisingly, I didn't get charged for that spitting incident, so I was good. So all I had to do was be patient. And my 90 days were up. And that's where we're gonna leave it at. The next story I will be telling you guys will be part 3. The pod. All right, listen up, y'all. Now, a lot of you may not have kids, but a lot of us do. So whether or not you're a parent, you need to see this video, because if you're not, then I'm going to tell you some things that you have to look forward to during parenthood. And if you already are a parent, then get ready to hear a whole bunch of relatable shit. So today I'm here to tell y'all the truth about parenting. First, we're going to start where it starts at. You know what I'm saying? When they're babies. And this is a part that a lot of parents don't want to talk about because they always just say they want a healthy baby. We know that. But what about an ugly one? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody want an ugly motherfucking kid, but they don't ever want to say it. Like, trust me, I understand when every parent says that they want a healthy baby, because that's exactly what I wanted. But, like, at the same time, I ain't want an ugly one. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I want this little motherfucker to come out ugly. Nigga, I wouldn't even claim it. Like, I'm keeping it honest with y'all. I didn't want to be that parent that has that kid where old ladies come up to and they be like, ooh, bless this child. Like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know the motherfucker ugly as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you mean the bitch ain't motherfucker ain't sneeze? What the fuck you blessing him for? You know what I'm saying? What, you just mad because the motherfucker ain't get blessed with looks? You know what I'm saying? I know the motherfucker ugly. I ain't even want my kids to look like me. Cause I'm ugly as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I look like. I hate when motherfuckers used to come to me and be like, oh, you and your daughter are twins. No, the fuck we not. Don't ever insult my daughter like that. Look how ugly I am, nigga. Don't fucking play with me. Me and this nigga are twins. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my daughter don't look nothing alike, bro. I'm ugly as a motherfucker. Now that we got off of the baby's looks, let's go ahead and talk about the next thing. When they actually arrive. When they first get here, you gotta feed them a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta feed a newborn around, I think, every 3 hours. So you have to get up numerous times throughout the night. And the first few days, it's no problem because you wake up, you're like, oh, look at my little bundle of joy. I just can't wait to hold him and feed him. Oh my God. And then after like a week, when you wake up at 3 in the morning, hearing a child crying for a bottle, you just like, fuck up. Why can't you just tell me that you're fucking hungry? Why you gotta cry about it? And the fact that you have to deal with that for 4 to 8 weeks, my nigga. Dog, me and my daughter's mom, we used to like fight to like, you know, be the person to wake up and go feed her. I'm like, no, I'll do it. She's like, no, let me. You woke up earlier. And I'm like, okay. But then after that first week, nigga, I was finessing the fuck out of her ass. I'm like, yo, I just woke up. You know I gotta go to work in the morning, nigga. I ain't have a job since like 2010. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Talk about finessing, nigga. My daughter was born in 2015. By the time I was even fucking with her mom, I ain't held a job in over 4 years, and I was still able to convince her ass I had a job to go to. You know what I'm saying? Another thing about kids, like, when they first come out is that, like, you love them so much, like, unconditionally, that, like, you never really think about the fact of, what if when this person grows up, I don't like this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta think about that all the time. I be thinking, like, yo, what if my daughter grow up and then she want to be like a hoe, nigga? I'm gonna have to kill her, dog. Didn't like my son. What if this nigga grow up and then, like, you know the worst thing that every father fears about their son? What if the nigga don't like anime, dog? I'm gonna be blown as shit. Like, dead ass, though, because it's like no matter how you raise your children, you can never determine how they'll actually turn out when they get older. Like, bruh, I cannot stop thinking of the worst things for my children, and I'm hating it, because I want to start thinking the best. Like, what if my children grow up to be like doctors, you know what I'm saying, scientists, or fucking astronauts and shit? But like, the only thing I think is, if my daughter better not be no fucking Instagram model, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't even gonna have fucking Cash App. My son, nigga, you better not ever buy no premium motherfucker. I'm not playing with you, nigga. I got finesse, nigga. Learn from me. And then this nigga's half white. So like, he like 50% school shooter, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if this nigga grows up and does that? I'm not gonna claim nigga after that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how them parents be like, oh yeah, my child, he's just mentally unstable. No, fuck that nigga. No, I don't even know you no more, bro. Nigga, you take the Wiltshire off your last name, all that. But anyways, look, as your child gets older, they're gonna start learning a lot more, and you're gonna start teaching them a lot more. And one of the things that you would teach your child is how to talk. But one thing that you will never teach your child, that you will always wish you did, is how to shut the fuck up. Dog, you teach these little niggas how to talk, they never know when to stop talking. Bruh, my daughter will ask me why for any fucking thing. I will sit there and tell her, yo, Isabella, we're about to go do this. Why? Okay, because you just said you wanted to go to the park. Why? Well, I'm guessing you want to go to the park so you can play. Why? Ask me why one more fucking time. Then they have like the smartest mouths. Like one time I'm on FaceTime with my son, right? I'm on FaceTime with this nigga. He says something. I ask him, who do you think you talking to? This nigga says in the most polite way, Daddy. Yes, Adrian? Who am I on the phone with? Motherfucker, you know who I'm about to be on the phone with? The fucking ER, nigga. I will jump through this motherfucking phone and rip your whole motherfucking throat out. Then one thing I can say that we all hate as parents is when someone tries to tell us how to parent. Dog, when I was a new parent, you should have seen how much I was trying to tell people what to do with their children. Until I had to analyze the whole situation and realize, hey, they do that for a specific reason because that is their child and they know their own child. Bruh, I'm over at Head Start, right? Dropping my daughter off. And I see this woman walking with her 2 children. She's holding one and the other little girl is walking. Bruh, they step on a sidewalk and the little girl falls. Now I'm thinking, why isn't this woman immediately going to try to help this child up? Dog, she waits a few seconds while the child is just still sitting there. Then, when the child finally decides to get up, the little kid, straight up, flicked the mom off. Like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all niggas, bro. She got up and just said, whoop. I'm like, yo, I wouldn't help that little bitch either. She got me fucked up. And that right there made me learn to just mind my fucking business when it comes down to this parenting shit. But one thing that we parents cannot ignore, and one thing that we all hate, is when you see a kid outside and it's cold as shit and the motherfucker ain't got a goddamn jacket on. Bro, that shit be getting my blood boiling. And then when I be in public places and I see kids acting up, I'm like, yo, nigga, just give me the belt right now. I'll fuck them up for you, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, and then every parent, y'all know what I'm talking about, bro, with these toddlers, when they be in public places, and then all of a sudden they get mad about something, like you tell them they're not getting something or something like that, and then these motherfuckers just want to drop to the ground, and then when you try to pick them up by their arm, they just act like they're dead weight. God damn, I cannot stand that shit. And then when you be out in public, you gotta curse them, and you got motherfuckers that are coming to you and be like, oh, why you gotta curse your kids? Maybe because that's the only fucking way they understand me. Because I just told this little motherfucker 5 times to do something, but the only time they want to listen is when I throw a little motherfucker in there. Like, y'all don't understand how disrespectful kids are until you have them. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, for instance, with kids, you'll tell them to do something, and they'll look dead at you and turn around and go right back to doing what they're doing. Until you say, you little mother, and that's when they'll listen. Most of the time, I ain't even gotta finish the curse word. They already know what's coming. All I do is like, if you don't get your goddamn, and that's it, and they listen. But that's the thing, I have to throw that in there, because if I don't, then they're just gonna sit there and look at me like I'm fucking stupid. Now look, there's plenty more things I could have touched on, like myself, instead of this video, you know what I'm saying? But here we are. Nah, but seriously though, there's plenty more things to talk about when it comes to parenting. But we'll save that for another video, because what I want y'all to do is comment and let me know some of your pet peeves with parenting. Let me know some of the things that you like, some of the things that you dislike about parenting, or just something that you might want me to talk about in my next video about parenting. So, yeah, that about wraps it up. Had I taken that advice, nigga, I wouldn't have 2 of them little niggas. I wouldn't even made this video. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm 10,000 behind on Charles. Boy, what the fuck?
I knew in the beginning I was different. Niggas told me slow down, I wouldn't listen. Put my foot on the gas and now I get it. I look back for my niggas and they was missing. I double back and went and got them.